Hey folks, I'm Filler B and welcome back to Star Trek Infinite, which will probably most definitely be the final episode of our Federation playthrough. We've hit basically the end of the mission tree. A lot left to do in the universe, and quite frankly, I think the Federation has gotten as far as it can in its story. We've done the Enterprise; it's fully upgraded now, as we saw in the end of the last episode. Bajorans are basically at membership now. I just have to get their pop up to 65, which we can do with enough by just resettling a bunch of people, which we might do in this episode, or we will do in this episode, just by forcing it, even if there's in housing, just to complete this. And I can always move them back off again. This particular one, the Inevitable here, we need the Sovereign class, so this is going to require on a tech. Which is a bit annoying to get to, but hopefully we can get to that tech fairly quickly. I don't know what the prereqs are for that tech, if there are prereqs for the tech, or if it's just random rolling in the tech selection screen if we do get this Sovereign class. I'm pretty sure we have all the ship classes prior to the Sovereign class. I think the Excelsior is the last class before the Sovereign. So that shouldn't be a blocker, but there may be a couple of other techs out there, like I have to get a certain engine type or sensor type or whatever that I need to get. And every once in a while in the text tree, I notice that there's like a fairly cheap tech that pops up, which makes me think that some techs are being not randomized in efficiently to get the player through the tech tree. I mean, you want a mix of both current tech and tech that you sort of passed on for a while, but I feel like we hadn't been getting that kind of mix necessarily all that well. And then the last thing is the extermination of the Borg, which just requires us to finish this up here, I believe. So once this is done, and this is done, then we'll pretty much be done the tree, and we'll done this playthrough. We'll move on to probably a new Infinite playthrough. I want to do at least one more in this. And I'll talk about that at the end, about why just one more, and not trying to play all four of the starting races, or empires, I should say, because there's multiple races in these empires, especially the Federation. But yeah. So where we left off, we were integrating a bunch of people, and I want to check on those progresses, because progresses can pause, and it's annoying that it doesn't tell you that it's paused, or why, for the most part. So we'll just take a look. So we got the, it's the Trill, the Bolians, the Janai, the Ilarian, and that's it. Okay. Trill, the Bolians, the Janai, and the Ilarians. The Bolians here I thought were basically done, and it looks like they're not progressing. No, it's going down now. I don't understand why this stability thing here is this, because our stability is at max, basically. And I can't quite understand why their stability is not. Especially since we're so close. I don't know. Let's try requesting a mission and see if that helps. Or repair the ship, no prob. Alright, so the next one was the Janai. Are you going up? You are going up, so that's good. You're pretty good here. Let's request a mission anyhow to make sure that bar fills up. The Trill Assembly, are you going up? You are going up, so that's good. We'll guarantee, actually not guarantee their independence because that doesn't matter. We will still request a mission from them to fill out this bar and to make sure that that doesn't sink below the level where that continues to go. The Ilarians were one here. Are they going up? They are. That's excellent. And their bar is at max, so I don't need to do anything. Super. And there was one more, right? Trill I looked at, Bolian I looked at, Janai I looked at, and the Ilarians I looked at. No, there's just the four. So I can stop improving with the Ilarians, that's fine. Bolsic Anarchy is the other one I'm looking at right now. And the Farians here, who I could not integrate for some reason. So let's request a mission from them to get them up. We'll escort the Dignitary, no problem. And who else is out here? There's the Lesbians, who I think would integrate We wanted them to. Sure, let's request a mission from them, see if we can get that done. And the clans over here were another one. Sure, let's request a mission from them, see if we can get something good. And then there's these guys as well. Inquisitional autocracy. Doesn't sound very Federation-y, but let's still do a mission for them. And I believe that's everybody in the list. So we go to contacts, and I do just minor powers. Yeah. It's Tanargrin, are these people? Yep. Lispians yet, Janai, yeah, Illyrians yet. Idanians are these people down here, right? Yes. Arians, the Balstic, and the Bolians. Yeah, I've looked at everybody. Perfect. And for support powers, it's just the listeners. Request console. Oh, interesting. Let's try engineering console. We buy advice, then we get quark stabilization. Huh. Sure. Now we do tutelage. What is that? You get monthly research bonus. Oh. Let's see if I can buy that out. Request tutelage. And then we'll sell some other stuff. I want to colonize some planets, but I'm not really using the alloys a ton, so let's do that, just to get the alloys off the thing. Get some other stuff to do. Okay, we'll do weird science here. We'll do that for sure. That's getting done. An escort mission, which I want to track on the map, and a ship in peril, which I want to track on the map as well. The escort mission, let's close this out for a minute, and the starbase. I think our fleets are mostly fine, although I can upgrade them. This construction ship is done over here. It is. Where's the escort? Is that you here? Is it you here? Sure, we can research that system. And the escort needs a science ship. Let's see what Data is up to. Data, you're in a decent spot. Fearless, you're not. Let's have you come over here and do this escort mission. Perfect. Once we're done, we might blow up the Nausicaans. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, that's all done. Let's go to the planet management. No, that's the wrong one. Expansion planner. Do habitability. I have enough for 3 new worlds, so let's get those done. We have a Gaian world here at Ampok. Is colonizable, is what I want. There we go. We have a 85% here. Let's do this one. Let's send, sure, Bajorans there. And on the second planet in that system, let's send some humans this time. There we go. Then we have an ocean world here, which is only a size 5, so I'm going to skip it. We'll do this one. And I'll send some Betazoids there. Perfect. And then we'll continue to build up this to explore some more new worlds. With that said and done, let's move Pops to Bajor. We need, is it 60 or 65? 65 Pops, no problem. Bajor. resettle. Let's grab just some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Earth. Grab a few off of Beta Z. 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. This one here, 10. Perfect. Mission complete. So this gives us 250 influence and a whole bunch of unity. That's a lot of unity. That's 12,000 unity. Nope. That's 125,000 unity. That's pretty awesome. Especially since we need nearly that much for the next bonus, which I think will complete this defense tree, which is cool. Pop back into here. We'll do that. So it says, a new era of freedom begins. Autonomy is key in the development of any civilization. We support our Bajoran neighbors and their fight for a better life in which the beliefs are safeguarded and their plan for the nation's future may flourish. Awesome. Let's... Oh, we did get it. Perfect. There's 2 here, actually. We'll do daily shield regen, I think. Yeah. That's a Federation one. And then we'll get to the last one here as soon as we can. It's only 69 months. I really should increase my Unity production. Maybe we'll work on that a bit too. Let's move these pops away. Bajor. Resettlement. Earth, let's move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need money. Sell a bunch of this stuff. There we go. Bajor is way overpopulated. You still have 10 jobs that you don't have jobs for, so we'll do that. I grabbed some from Hyperia here. We'll just put 2 there. I grabbed some from Yosa. I grabbed some from Ornum, I think. I definitely grabbed some from Tellar. And let's put 1 more somewhere else. Where else did I grab people? Onerum, maybe? Sure, stick 1 there. Maybe we'll throw a Cardassian in there. There we go. So now we just need that tech. How long until this is done? 24 months for engineering. Yeah, we need to really increase our tech rate as well. Let's check our edicts. Do I have any new edicts I can have? No. Do any of these give me more tech? Because I'll just do tech and unity as my edicts things. Yeah, that's research. That's good. That's research. That's good. This one I don't care about anymore. So we'll get rid of that. That's Unity. That's good. That's Unity. That's good. Alright, so we can get more tech, more Unity here somewhere. Influence, don't care. Doesn't matter. That's less Unity. That's less Unity. This is more Unity, so maybe Prosperity Accords. More envoys I don't need. I mean, that would be nice, but it's not what I'm aiming for. This really increases the pop amenity usage, but it is a good Unity one. Don't need the ship stuff, don't need the officers. Don't need the blockers. Don't need gravitons. Don't need starbase stuff. This is research. That's energy credit reduction. It only gives me +5. I think I'd rather the Unity one, to be quite honest. This is research as well. It is. Ship build speed goes down. Yeah, let's do that. It's not great. It's only plus 10 research. Which, to be honest, is not very much. Although I can't undo that now, so we'll just leave it. Perfect. Alright. I'm going to check the planets and stuff and update that, and I'll come back in a minute while I do that. And I'll let some of the time run as well until an interesting event comes. We'll see you in a minute. Alrighty then. A little time has gone past. I've updated some worlds. We're in a serious credit crunch, but we're dealing with it. Also by selling off stuff that I don't need. And we have this event pop up called Femnova. After 3 years, our colony at Ervik Prime, which is one of our relatively new colonies, has drifted from our main government and decided to live as an independent matriarchy called Femnova, quoting that this is the way of life that is beneficial to them. According to Femnova, the women in power have eliminated gender-based violence and decreased crime by a staggering rate. As a result, the colony has been able to concentrate on social progress undeterred. Despite occasional unrest from groups that oppose such a rigid socio-political structure, the matriarchy says it is thriving. A major change has occurred since we left our people there. And re-establish communications with them, that's for sure. That would be here. Yeah. We have managed to re-establish contact with Femnova Colony. We have given us a formal brief of their most recent developments. Their first efforts centered around culture and scientific, aiming at to deconstruct society as we know it and push for a women-led colony. However, new mass movements are at odds with their sentiment and are slowly gaining traction. Splinter groups with patriarchal tendencies have emerged, as well as a third camp that promotes equality of all humanoids, regardless of gender. The protests against the binary doctrines of the Femnova colony state that the leadership's solutions to societal problems are outmoded. Outmoded? It's an interesting turn of phrase there. These riots have led to the discordant colony, which has hindered the progress on Epic Prime. It's fine. We in the Federation do not believe in a gender primary culture. Generally, the equality of all genders and species and beings. I'll have to see. I also did a bunch of colonies, so we did that. I think we might have done that before I paused. Other than that, we have things going on. We do have these silly Nausicaans moving around, probably heading over here, maybe. Let's have you head this way. Maybe we'll meet them there. Yeah. Hi, Nausicaans. Bye, Nausicaans. Looks like everybody hates the Nausicaans, which makes sense, because they're a pain in the bum. What did we just get? We got the thrusters tech. Cool. Sovereign class here anywhere? Nope. Could do habitats. I doubt the mines are a prerequisite to sovereign class. And the nanite filtration system probably isn't either. Quantum stabilization probably isn't either. Maybe habitats are? It's also fairly cheap, so we can get that done quickly. At the very least. What is timing out here? Debris in the Martin Singularity. That's this one. I don't really care. We'll just continue to do our stuff. And let's make sure those ships repair. An upgrade. Looks like we have a whole bunch of upgrades ready to go, so let's do all those as well. Make sure we stay nice and scary for all the other people in the universe. We also got the holodeck suites done. That might be a thing for it, I'm not sure. What else do we got here? Embassy is probably not. Heavy scanner might be. It does increase the research speed anyhow, and it's cheap, so let's do that. Somehow don't think heavy scanner it is, but it could be. We got sensors, which I'm worried might be. Okay, we got conical phasers here. phase auto bank and phaser battery here. Let's grab conical since it's the cheapest. And do what we can. Ooh, and we found ruins on Boxer Prime, one of our new colonies. Contains a vast array of ancient ruins. Further investigation is necessary in order to determine what resources these sites may hold. Gives us the mission log, ruins, track on map. We need a science ship in orbit. Do I have any science ships just sitting around doing not much? You know, the Rue here, I can have you do it. For me, please. Jean-Luc Picard has gained a level. They're level 6. As has the governor. Oh, more tech. Here's the habitat. Let's try building a couple of habitats. What else do we got here? Defense Comlink. It's a starbase building. Component. Advanced Auxiliary Impulse. Maybe. Building Replicator Complex and Starbase Building Maintenance Bay. Let's get the component, I suppose. Let's see about building a habitat. We'll start in the Sol system. Then we can build a habitat around Mars. Build megastructure, habitat. I'm missing some stuff. Okay, well, why don't you come here and enter orbit and get that done. Once I have enough influence, which we're not too far away from. We've discovered a new people, the Kalon Republic. Never heard of these people. I'm sure they're from real Star Trek, but I haven't heard of them. Although the coloration on the skin here reminds me of one of the characters from Next Gen, I think, who showed up. Maybe a scientist on board. Had a big beard. Not 100% sure, though. If you know who the Kalon are, please let me know. But they're a protectionist republic. Sounds right up our alley, so let's improve relations with them. Hi. And let's request a mission and see if we can get them integrated as well. Got some new tech going as well. Here's our heavy scanner. Spy tech. The command limit might be it. Yeah, it's certainly better than these two. Let's try that. We do have a new colony on Robonomics, so let's do at least 2 of those. And you are going to be a energy planet. And I'm going to put one of these on here. For sure. Ooh, we're almost at our admin capacity. I need a little bit more admin. Chrono Canyon. Wait a minute. What was that? Oh, I didn't mean to dismiss that. I thought it was just a mission. Oh well. Well, we'll have to see what that is coming up. I'm sure it'll pop up again. This is done, right? Yeah. Here's our phaser array. Do we get the thing we need? Nope. Continuous burst phaser, I suppose. More tech. More good. New colony here on Volrex. So we'll give you a couple of these as well. Grab you the medical clinic. Sure, let's grab a couple of these. We're always dealing with negative money. So that'll help solve that. This should be in orbit now. It is. Well, that was the mission for the Rue. I wish I had read that though. For the Boxer Prime issues. It's too bad. Now, who is making enough science for me to boost the science? So Vulcan and Earth are, but I already have science ships there. Peliar and Peliora are both are, but I also have science ships on those planets. It's 85 here on Malcoria. That might be the one. Malcoria is 85. Anybody else above an 85? Otherwise, there's an 89 on Beta Z. Maybe we'll do Beta Z. We can hover over this to see the bonuses. Cool. Yeah, let's send the ship to Beta Z, though. The Rue. Come on over. Let's have you assist research here. Super. Got that one done. Alright. Apparently we won. This just popped up. United Federations of Planets won the game with 12 civics on 2409. I wasn't sure that you could get 12 civics, but apparently we did. I'm not sure how we got them. Maybe from absorbing other cultures. But I think it is. It's interesting. Anyhow, that brings us to the end of the episode, I guess. We just absorbed the Bolians. That must have been the last civic that we had. Which, by the way, we don't need all these ships. Really hoping I can just merge them, but apparently these fleets are just too big. Oh, Bolians, you have a lot of ships. Go. And a lot of star bases, although you have 4 planets out here, so that's pretty cool. Huh. Well, actually, you know what? Let's keep going for a little bit. Let's see if we can finish out this tree. I want to do the Sovereign class and the Exterminationist Futile one. We'll keep mining for the Sovereign class. I haven't found it yet, but we'll do the best we can. With that in mind, I do have a couple of more of these people ready to go. So let's put Deanna over here, I suppose. Let's have somebody here. And are you ready to be in? Oops. Keldons? No, not yet. Let's improve relations with the Klingons, I suppose. There we go. And then I'll continue to putter around and we'll come back once more interesting stuff happens. Well, we've integrated the Trill and the Bolians on this side, and the, I think it's the Oranians or whatever they're called, Orasians on this side. We're still integrating the Janai here, but it should be soon. And then we'll look into whoever's left. So we have a new event, Lotus. 1578, our settlers detected a small concentration of noxic oxide in the ruins of Volrex Prime, eventually locating the source. Particularly illuminated cave market 1578 was found to contain a single lotus flower floating in a natural spring surrounded by fertile soil. Colony's reports indicate that the soil emits enough nitrous oxide to create the feeling of serenity when inside the cave, leaving visitors relaxed, calm, and above all hopeful. What's more, the cave acts as a natural greenhouse, tapping in enough heat that to sustain its own ecosystem and resurrecting what life is left in these ruins. Cool. So we get the remove the unknown ruins from Voltex Prime to add the Lotus Reserve, which produces 17 unity. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. We've integrated pretty much everybody now. We found these new Akmarian clans, and so we're currently working on making friendly with them. And other than that, I've upgraded the fleets a little bit to include some Defiance classes. And I'm upgrading all my stations to level 3, and we're going to start working on that habitat soon. In fact, I do have enough points now to do that. Do I have my Defiance yet in here? We do not. Probably will soon. Let's work on getting that habitat done. We also have the Anki system here done, so let's get this going as well. Do you have any bonuses? You do have bonuses. What is this? Specialist District, Energy Upkeep -2. Cool. Let's make you a research planet, I guess. And let's go and build that habitat on Earth now. Mars habitat. Make a structure. Habitat. Let's see how that works out. Oh, it takes a while. So, I'll be back when that's done. So, while investigating the terminal on Rubinox Prime, has led to discovering the abandonment of a computer terminal covered in dust and fallout. Its serial number indicates that it has been a model for what was produced on Earth during the 1950s. Despite the old age, the settlers managed to power up the terminal, decrypting its data with ease. After a series of vibrations and alarms, it discovered that the terminal had granted us access to a nearby room. Entering what appears to be a worn-out vault, we uncovered a long row of stasis pods, alien apparatus, and a series of logs recorded by Dr. R. Anra, dated February 20th to 27th, 1955. One log, entry titled Emergency Detonation System, revealed our colony was constructed atop an extensive cluster of antique bombs. The unexploded bombs are too old to be tampered with or deactivated. We must learn to walk on tiptoes. Remove the unknown ruins from Rubinox Prime. Add bomb field to Rubinox Prime with the following results. Planet stability, -5. Yikes. We have another mission coming up right over here on this colony. In the meantime, not much has changed. You can see we've got a nice control over the galaxy here, all over the place. We're sort of working through the text tree as we can. I have discovered that the Sovereign class is date locked, and I think it's date locked to 150 years, so maybe this is 1450 is when it's going to show up. Where are you headed? Into like somewhere over this way. Okay, let's move some fleets. Maybe over here. Let's have you two maybe come over here. Not 100% sure where that fleet's going. Oh, there is a starbase here though, right? That's the listener station. Oh. Never mind. You guys, when you're done there, can you head over here, please? And when you're done there, can you head over here, please? Titanic precursors. This is the other colony mission that I needed to do. Our colonies detected a massive amounts of energy buried deep beneath the ruins of Ampok Prime. Environment scans of our settlers down a path that led a bewildering sight. Reports of delayed discovery of a floating city described as titanic in proportions. Their logs mention towering crystal columns covered in moss, shattered mosaic pavements, and vast octagonal tapestries, all hovering several feet above the ground. Radiochemical analysis showed signs of explosive waste and debris dating back to several millennia ago. Whatever disaster once occurred in these ruins likely wiped out all life and generated enough static electricity to leave a giant city in a prolonged state of levitation. So we can harvest the crystals for some insignificant amount of resources, or we can do this. Our finest and hardest working will be able to take leave here. Perfect. Hopefully we can get rid of these guys really quick. Come on, head over. Head over, there we go. Good, our warp cooldown is done. Let's start grabbing random stuff. There we go. Not too worried at all. Nope. And back we go. Get some repairs. You can get your upgrades. You, my friend, why don't you get some repairs as well? think everybody else is almost good. You need your repairs as well. You'll get both of you going. There we go. We do have the Defiant class. We take a look at Nchayev's fleet here. You can see the Defiants floating around in here. There they are. Next to the Miranda class, a different kind of destroyer class here. Of course, we have our Excelsior classes, which look absolutely wonderful. And our Intrepid classes also looking pretty cool. Just waiting on the Sovereign class, which will come again when that timestamp hits, which is kind of annoying that it's not tech-based. We'll have to see. So we got enough unity now for our next tradition. Quite sure what to take. Research actually doesn't seem all that useful, even though it's kind of Federation-y. So if we adopt it, we get anomaly speed research, but there aren't that many stars left to research, so that's kind of useless. If we go on this side, we get 3 times the science for surveying an uninhabited planet. And surveying uninhabitable planets are colonized faster. Again, not useful. We don't have that much survey left to do. Bonus XP for surveying celestial objects. Don't have that much surveying left to do. +2 science level cap. That's useful. All scientists gain 1 additional trait. Could be useful depending on what trait it is. Don't know if that differentiates between positive and negative traits. Spy level cap increase, and spies operate at a speed bonus. Don't really use spies. And anomaly discovery chance and is not useful, but research speed +5 it is. So really it's just science traits, 5% research speed, and +2 leader level cap. That's all I'm getting out of this. And planet sizes increase by +1 when we finish this. Whereas if we do development, we get sublight speed increase. That's useful, not super useful. And then when we finish it, we get reduced cost of claims. Not useful at all, because I'm not really doing claims. Build cost is reduced, is not that great. It's okay, but we make basically infinite money. Our economy goes burr at the moment, so not too worried about that. Clear blocker time and clear blocker cost, that's useful. Most of the blockers are gone, and those that are left are just money. And money cost is not that such a big deal. And colonies start with an extra rare planetary feature. That would be useful. We have a few colonies to make. Star-based influence cost, not that useful. Ship build cost and sublight speed, meh. And colony settlement speed and on establishing colony gain more influence, not that useful either. So both of these are not that great, and on looking at this, basically the only thing I want here is colonies start with an extra rare policy. Or a rare, what is it called, feature. Colony settlement speed is useful, and getting a little bit more influence is useful. Star-based influence cost would be useful as well. It would allow me to expand a little faster. So really, I think research is actually better than development because it gives me stuff I want. So I guess we're going to do this, even though it's not that good. But we'll see what we can do. We really got to up our influence game, or I'm working on it. I'm upgrading basically every planet to maximum right now. As the minerals come in, as you can see, we're capped on food and deuterium here. I could sell and buy stuff, but I'm just not going to bother because we make so much minerals per month anyhow. Got a new event, Memory Alpha. Professor by the name of Ewood Full of Starfleet Academy has sent out a report that contains new suggestions for security measures in protecting the central library of Memory Alpha. The report proposes a rigorous training program that all occupants of the library so that they may be better equipped to resist mind control efforts, citing the Zetarian massacre of Memory Alpha as the catalyst for the proposal. The Professor Full assures us that the program will have the Federation in advantage and should mind control ever be used on the occupants again. Sure, we can spend a little bit of money and gain some science. Why not? And then, oh yeah, we have to do this ruins. And then these two, I don't think we'd have anything to do. Where are the ruins? They're over here. I need a science ship. Let's grab that real quick. Oops. I don't need the armies up. I don't really care about the observations either. Fearless isn't really doing anything. Do you need to go here? There you go. Off you go. Hey, the Mars habitat is complete after a really long time building that. It's a bit odd, but it's done. So construction of the first habitat is complete. The structures are equipped with a vast amount of living space as well as high-grade environmental technology, carefully designed to replicate many conditions of natural M-class planets. These impressive arcologies allow our colony ships to touch down on new worlds. Excellent, so let's take a look. It's in the Sol system. Around Marzo here. Oh, look at that. Look at how neat that looks. All these little bays here look like saucer sections just attached to it, but it's neat. Now people can go live out at Mars. Excellent. You have to colonize this, of course. Oh, cool insides here. Let's colonize. We'll colonize it with humans, because this is the human system. I guess with human 2, these guys are exactly the same, so I don't know what the difference is, but we'll still do that. Let's check our colonization here. Our expansion planner is colonizable. We'll make sure there's any more. Mars is being done. Everybody else is not done, but we can definitely start terraforming these planets. I wonder if there's a way I can do terraforming. No, this is colonize, not terraform. Nothing out here. I guess I have to do it out in space, so let's go do that. Terraform a bunch of planets, and then we'll see where we're going. We're working our way towards that goal, but still only 2418, so it's another 32 years-ish, apparently, until the Sovereign class comes out. We'll see. We'll see. I may get tired of doing this and just cheat. We'll see. So I've been a little busy. Gotten tired of these Nausicaan raiders, so I've eliminated them entirely over here by building a little base here to help extend my warp range. And I built 2 bases over here to extend my warp range to eliminate them. So this is the last station they have on the map, and we're going to blow them up because I'm so tired of getting attacked by them. They basically cannot hurt our fleets, so off we go. They do this minimal damage to us. So this is the last spot for them. They don't really even have all that much here. Off we go. As you can see, they just melt in front of us, and this should be the end of the Nausicaan raiders, I hope. This is an annoying mechanic that I hope they change in future iterations of this game. I don't mind that there be raiders, but they're constantly raiding me and raiding me without me knowing it, and then they blow up a system, steal some stuff, and then disappear. It's really, really annoying. Alright, everybody's done here. Everybody go back to Earth, please. The other thing that happened is I met the Ferengi. They're way over here. They got a little shady emporium here. You again? Ha, I wasn't expecting you to come back at the last time. Guess you recognize a good deal when you see one then. As long as you can't spot a fair deal, keep coming back. Ha 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 ha. Look around, but don't touch anything unless you're already paid for it, That would make a good rule of acquisition, let me tell you. So basically you can buy gold pressed latinum here for, looks like mostly, yeah, energy and minerals. So if I go over here, I can buy like tons and tons of this stuff. You can see my gold pressed platinum is going up quite a lot, and I can bring this down to basically nothing. I'll even buy some with the minerals, why not? This gives me 8,000 gold pressed platinum. If we go back, you can buy Unity influence at it. You can buy 100 influence for 1,000 gold pressed platinum, or 10 influence for 100, or 1 influence for 10. It's a very good deal. What's not a good deal is the Unity. So you can buy 100 Unity for 1,000 gold pressed platinum. The problem with the Unity being 100 is that I need 451,472 for the next level. So this is nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm going to buy some influence We'll build some star bases around. There we go. We'll spend basically everything we have. Done. Well, that's nice if you can find them early on, but they were tucked away so far in the galaxy that I don't think anybody's really seen them. Oh, looks like our ships have gone way out here. I didn't even know there were star systems out here. It's crazy. Yeah. But I think we've basically discovered everything now. This is so far out that I can't scroll up to see them. Other than that, we're just really waiting for the Sovereign class, so I don't know what to do. Our tech is basically maxed now. Like, there's not a lot here going on. We're into the repeatable techs in a number of cases. I've just automated it because I can't be bothered to continuously pick tech. And we're absorbing basically everybody. They are not being absorbed for some reason. These guys are in. We can get rid of their ships because we don't need them. I'll keep that guy because why not? But we've absorbed these guys here, which really extended our range. I can't absorb these ones for some reason. I mean, I can try again. We'll see what happens. I don't think it will happen. And the Akmarians down here are not super interested, although we could propose integration with them too. Why not? Yeah, see, this got cancelled. Syndicate got cancelled. The Akmarians say sure. Let's start that process with you instead. Is this going to work now? This one is currently working. That's good. And this one is currently working. Okay. Who died? One of our envoys. No big deal. Do I have to reassign the envoy, or did they automatically get reassigned? It looks like they automatically got reassigned. The new envoy to replace them, because I think that's the one I just sent to the Akmarians. So as you can see, we're huge. My planets are basically maxed out now. I've gone around, or we can upgrade the holodeck again, so why not? But, yeah. Nothing to beat us here. I'm not even sure I want to finish this mission anymore. It would be nice to see the end. I'm a little worried what we can do. What I'm going to do is on screen here, I'm going to cheat a little bit and just get all the text so I can skip this date thing. I believe it's so I can reroll the current text with the one, but that's not what I want. They don't. I can research technology ID, but I don't know what it is. So I can do research all technologies. And see what that does. I'll make a safety save before I do, just in case it screws up the stuff, because I don't like this date. We're still 20 years off, and I got nothing to do. So we'll save the safety here. We'll just call it safety. See what that does. Please don't mind the truck outside. It's garbage day. Resume, and we'll try this. So let's do this. All technologies researched. I can close that now. Now I need sovereign class ships to be built. No problem. We'll go to the ship designer. New design. Sovereign. Perfect. We'll just finish the design. Does this look good? I mean, I guess. I like the lance better. It really doesn't make a ton of difference. Kind of like the lances. Let's do at least one lance. And just to keep in line with the Star Trek feel, let's do lasers there. And instead of the plasma gun, let's do something again. Quantums? Sure, we'll do quantum torpedoes. I know it's not optimal, but c'est la vie. We'll add some metaphasic shielding in, because I don't know why you would not do shielding. And then we'll get rid of these escape pods. Thank you for the person in the comments who noted that the auto fish designer tends to put escape pods all over the place. And that is just lame. Let's add a combat computer. Let's add, I don't need power. We'll add some shield hit points. And impulse engine. Looks good. Save as the sovereign, done. And how many do I need? 15 sovereigns, excellent. So let's go to the ship designer, our fleet manager, Riker's fleet, new ship design, the sovereign that I built. I can build 4 in a fleet. Sounds good. So we'll build 4 in Riker's fleet. I need 15, so let's make sure we do that right. Build 4 there. 4 in Worf's fleet. We'll get some sovereigns here. So 4 times 5 would be 20, right? Yeah, so let's do that, and then we'll fill you up with some Excelsiors. It could just be weird to have more sovereigns in these home fleets, so we'll just do that. There we go. Reinforce everybody, please. Then we'll get that going. Galaxy build hull points. Do we have the Galaxy class? Hold on. Ship designer, new design. We do have the Galaxy class. Alright, well let's design this as well. Don't need you. And I want these to be more Star Trek-y, so we'll do the phaser battery instead. And some quantum torpedoes, I think. This seems okay. Don't need that. Let's do the shield boost. Thank you. And then we'll save the design as the Galaxy. How much does the Galaxy cost, I wonder? Can I add that to the fleets as well? Fleet manager. New ship design. Galaxy. Cost how many? 8. And you have 3 left. Okay. Yeah, all of you don't quite have enough. How much does a sovereign cost each? Is they 8 as well? They're 13. So if I eliminated 2 sovereigns, it would give me 10. Plus the 3 that I have now would give me 13. It's not really a nice number. And if I eliminated that, it would give me 18, which would be... If I eliminate 1 sovereign, that gives me 16. That would be enough for 2 galaxies. That sounds good. There you go. Let's do that. So we'll eliminate you, new ship design, Galaxy 2. Let's reinforce that. We'll have some galaxies in these fleets as well. Perfect. This is an interesting event that popped up. I'm just waiting for some colossal shipyards to be built so I can build the Sovereign class. What it says here, of Klingons and Romulans, after spending a year on Jatara, our settlers have discovered a group of Klingons living as prisoners in a Romulan encampment. I don't know how we didn't discover them after a year, but whatever. At first, our colony was greeted with apprehension, but when they took an interest in the ways of the compound, the Klingons disclosed that they were survivors of the Kittimer massacre who were thought to have died in battle, and staying with the Romulans was a choice. Rather than causing dishonor to their families by returning defeated, the Klingons preferred to create new families within this camp and live in supposed harmony with the Romulans. This way of thinking has been passed to the youngest members of the camp. The Klingons and half-Klingon children are completely unaware of their ancestry and warrior culture. We can keep colony a secret or spread the word. No, we'll keep it a secret. Let them live there all they want. Alright, it's here. We're finally here. We've got all our sovereign classes built. We'll do this. It gives me +2 officers from Starfleet officers. Don't know what that means. Probably has to do with buildings. Shipbuilding speed +35%. That would have been helpful a while ago. Shipbuilding cost -20. Again, a while ago. Metallurgist output. At this point in the game, don't really need it, but sure. And next, extermination is futile. We'll start up here, though. It's only a matter of time before the Borg invade and face such an unavoidable adversary. We can only grow stronger. We shall show those who endanger peace that their oppression will never outweigh the strength of the Federation's founding course. And this one, as the last enemy ships are shot down, we regain control of the quadrants, and we take our chances when gathering much information about this galactic disaster as we can, ensuring the best of our ability that the threat will never surface again. In time, we will restore our galaxy. Emerges victorious from the Borg crisis. Crisis averted modifier added, giving me job production +20, shipbuild speed +30, and a bunch of stuff. All donezo. Does that mission log get rid of mysterious structure here? Doesn't look like it does. Let it play for a minute and we'll see. As you can see, we basically absorbed everybody in the galaxy now, except for a couple on the outskirts here. Although we're working on them right now. Won't be too long for those guys. Won't be too long for those ones. These ones, for some reason, don't want to be absorbed. Same with these ones. That's fine. We've also settled a whole bunch of planets. We're up to 60 planets now, which is a crazy number. And I'm not seeing any pop-ups, so that's the end of that. That's the end of the tree. That's the end of this playthrough. A little disappointed that the end of the tree is a little anticlimactic, but what can you say? I've just been doing this with the all the planets, just building some houses and building a whole bunch of like research and Unity districts. So hope to see you in the next series I start. We'll probably play the Klingons, but then I don't want to play beyond that because really the game is not in a state, I would say, for extended play. It's got some great opening, and the middle of the game is not bad, but the mission trees need to be a little more fleshed out, I think. Not greatly so, but a little bit more could be good. And certainly better timed with what's going on in the game, because right now, as you could see, those last 2 missions didn't mean anything, other than me getting the Sovereign class, which is apparently linked to some sort of date, which is still 12 years away, I think, in-game for me. You can see where I got. Didn't like cheating for that, didn't like cheating for the Bajor thing, but c'est la vie. So we'll see how the Klingons play a different empire. May not do the whole tree, we'll see. May just try and rush down the tree, we'll see. But until then, hope you have a great day. Hope you've enjoyed the series. If you have, like and subscribe to the channel, really helps out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.